Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Elite Wrestling World. I am your host GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here for Dynamite plus Collision 3-hour block post show review. So this weekend we have full gear pay-per-view, so Dynamite and Collision is on Wednesday. So let's talk about that. We have a loaded card tonight. So we started out with the Dynamite portion. Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet, number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. Extremely quick opener with Ricochet talking trash, lasting longer than the match. Lashley, we thought, is probably the favorite to win the Gauntlet, and now he has scored the number one spot. So that is pretty much uh, very helpful for him. So for the match, we saw Ricochet loading up the Spirit Gun, but Lashley caught him with a spine buster and a spear to pin him and gets the number one spot. Next up, we saw Young Bucks versus Skyfly team. Exactly party match. We expect all the members involved. Dante Martin looks fantastic after a very long time. Callis family offer to Young Bucks to join the family, but thankfully held off for the official decision at the pay-per-view. We saw Callis interrupting, and Alexander then shoved the Bucks out of the way so he could apply the ankle lock and get the submission win. So Bucks and Alexander wins the trios match. Don Callis entered the ring post match, and Bucks were reluctant, and Callis reminded them the money. He was just telling the Bucks to just announce their induction into the Callis family bus, but the Bucks were walking around without family, could resulting something very bad to happen. So he is threatening them as well. Kenny Omega hits the ring, and we get a brawl. So and we saw the Jurassic Express making a save as well. So building up towards the match, I think we get elite union some way, shape, or form from this, and I think it's now a cliffhanger for the pay per view. Next up, we saw the Shelton Benjamin versus Speedball, number two spot in the Casino Gauntlet. I think these two looked very good. Shelton is always fantastic in these kind of matches. These two have a great chemistry, very good match. Bailey remains one of the best on the roster. I think a Speedball could be added to the Continental Classic as well. So Benjamin with the step up knee, which is very famous of him. Benjamin got a visual 3. Bailey didn't kick out, but referee pulled out the count. That was a mini botch from the referee side. And Benjamin then hit a German suplex, another thrust kick, and got the pin. So number one is Lashley, number two is Shelton. So I think it's gonna be a fantastic start for the Casino Gauntlet match. Next up, we saw Death Riders versus Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. Really fun tag team match, as they are at the point of the story where anyone can apply a submission to Moxley. So, commentary put over how it was likely Claudia Castagnoli uppercut that did the main damage to lead to Moxley picking up the pieces for the win. So, again, a win for the Death Riders after the loss of the Blood and Guts. Post match, we saw Kyle O'Reilly made the challenge for the pay per view against John Moxley. So, O'Reilly challenges Moxley for a no holds barred match at Full Gear. And I think, just like Blood and Guts, this is gonna be another classic between these two. So, it's official now. Next up, we saw the Timeless Love Bombs, Timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa versus Alex Windsor and Riho, quarterfinal match in the Women's Tag Team Tournament. I know we are only 3 matches into the tournament so far, but I think this was the best. Storm and Shirakawa have such great chemistry. Riho and Windsor remain a duo. If not, they worked very well for being just thrown together a few weeks ago. So I think it's the right result for now. Storm escaped the sharpshooter high kick Germans by both Storm and Shirakawa, who followed with stereo switching music as Storm spiked Windsor with the Storm Zero for the win. So the timeless love bombs goes to the quarterfinal. Next up, we saw Park cutting a promo on Darby Allin saying he deserves an apology and he promised he would break Allen's neck. And without those, there is no way Allen could compete with a legitimate athlete like him. So this match is gonna deliver as well, I think so. Next up, we saw Hangman versus Shibata. One last hurdle for Hangman before he gets Joe at full gear. And Joe was on commentary, as I cannot say enough how great of a heel Joe was on commentary. Hangman Page, as you know, is not gonna lose this match, so he wins the match. Shibata went to the ankle lock, but Page rolled through, leaving Shibata holding Page's boot. Page fired up for the one lariat, and his boot went flying in the air when he caught and hit the buckshot for the win. So Hangman is now facing full John facing Samoa Joe at full gear in a steel cage. Man, this is gonna be a banger. So that's the end of the collision dynamite portion. Now we headed towards the collision portion. We saw FTR and Stokely backstage said 11 years ago FTR formed and asked if anything Dorada has accomplished between these years, and FTR will go down as the best of all time as the hope and Didos comes to Abuela comes to say hello top guys out. So building towards the tag title match. Next up we saw Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir versus Stage second match, a quarterfinal for the women's tag team tournament. The second half of the match was very good as they especially looked great. After what happened at Blood and Guts, there was simply no way Bayne and Shafir were losing this. So, but it's weird that AJ lost the match. I think they should be winning the tag tournament, but I think for now they are going for the very known tag teams. Shafir made the tag and got a quick takedown into Mother's Milk, putting Jay to sleep. Post match, timeless love bombs came to the ring and we got a brawl. And I think we built towards this match in the Blood and Guts, and it's gonna finally happen. So it's gonna be a fantastic match. Next up, we saw Okada versus Mascara Dorado double jeopardy match. So there were many spots in the match. Both look on different pages, some sloppy stuff from Dorada, but I think it's a very good match for Okada. And I love the post match and the visual heartbreak Okada had, learning he would be forced to team against Takeshita against CMLL trios champions. So if Okada wins, or Kala's family will get a CML trio title match, and it finally happened. And now it on tailgate brawl, Okada, Takeshita, and HSRO will take on the CMLL trios champions for the trios titles. So I think we are building towards the Okada Takeshita feud slowly but surely. Main event of Collision, we saw Red Velvet versus Mercedes Mone, the Ring of Honor Women's TV Championship unification match. The match itself I thought was a very good main event. For Velvet being out of action for months, I thought she held her own and managed to land and take some scary bumps. And Mercedes, I think we all knew she's not gonna lose before full gear, so that's what happened. And Mane tried the lung blower, but Velvet countered into a head scissors. And Statlander showed up to distract, but Monet, applying the statement maker, screamed that Statlander title will be hers at full gear, and Velvet taps out, and Mercedes is officially the Ring of Honor Women's TV champion. The show ended with Monet standing on top of a table as Statlander just miraculously popped up apparently and carried Velvet to the back. So Monet is standing tall, but I think she will lose at full gear. So that's the review for Collision. Please guys, like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching Elite Wrestling World. I will see you guys for the full gear post show review.